It was 1949. I was 2.5 years old, and I had a severe case of appendicitis. By the time I got to the hospital, things were already pretty dire for me. I don't remember the pain, thank goodness. The story is that the doctor told my father that if they operated, I would probably die. It was 1949. The technology was quite limited. The risk was very high, and we didn't really have much as a family. My father was a laborer with little money in reserve and probably no insurance at all. It was 1949. There were already 4 teenagers at home, and 2 children had already died in infancy. The doctor may have been trying to protect my father, not just from grief, but from financial ruin. But my father made a different choice. He said yes to the surgery. He chose to try for me. He took the risk because even the chance that I might live was worth it. I don't know how long it took him to decide, but I know what happened afterwards. I remember still 75 years later waking up in that hospital bed, and I remember seeing my father sitting there beside me, and I remember being unbearably thirsty. Back then, for some reason, they believed that swallowing water could be dangerous for me. My father begged the nurse over and over just to let him moisten my lips with a wet cloth. And when he did, even now, 75 years later, my body still remembers the relief of that cool touch on my lips. Every Father's Day, that memory returns. I don't always speak it, but I carry it. My father made a decision that changed everything for me. He chose to risk the unknown. He chose life for me. And because of that choice, this happened. That's me. Just a little kid. I don't know how old. And I'm blowing out the candles on his birthday cake because my father said yes to the risk. And I got to celebrate with him. I got to be there at the table with him with cake and probably coffee and laughter. And it's one of my favorite pictures. There's so much in it. He never asked to be thanked for his quiet strength or his willingness or his presence, even though I was too young to understand any of it at the time. My being there that day, alive and full of breath, was the beginning of my thanks. And there's an enduring lesson in all of this, one I've taught others for many years and learned it myself. Always moving from point A to point B, point A being any circumstance you're in, to the next place, is always going to be felt like a risk. The unknown, the uncertain, they're just part of the journey. But not moving from point A to point B, that's just a different kind of risk. And here's the thing. Every point B becomes another point A, another chance to take the next step, to say yes, to explore this mystery we call life. That's what my father did. And I'm here because of that. And that's my intention for the rest of the days I have on this earth. Thank you, Dad.